So, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Big show. We're going to crown the new world champion, which is apparently going to take over the heritage from the old one.
Apparently so, yeah.
All right, I like that.
And there are 2 non-title matches.
There are 2, yeah.
And it's Roman's 1,000th day as WWE Universal Champion, or is it just Universal Champion? What does it make a difference?
WWE Universal Champion, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's combined, isn't it?
Anyway, so bear with us a little bit because Ash has a wonky tooth.
Yeah, it's a tooth infection, so...
It's not funny, but...
It kind of is.
It is kind of funny. Right then, what are we going to kick off with? I think we kick off with what I think is going to open.
Yes. Well, you think it's going to open.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to open.
It's probably going to main event again. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Night champions for the non-title championship. The men's one.
Yeah. No, I think it's an unofficial prediction, and because Brock opened Saudi, he wants to go home.
Yeah, he's got his own private plane, so it's not like he has to go on the same one as the rest of the wrestlers.
Exactly. But for this one, I am a little torn on this, but I'm going to say Cody wins again. I picked Brock to win at Backlash. It didn't happen, so now let's go the other way with it then. Let's just have Cody storm him.
So you going Cody?
I'm going to go Cody Rhodes.
I'm going to say Brock, only because I think he needs to win back, and the destruction he did on Cody usually isn't a good sign, but I think he did enough for him to get the win for this match. I don't think it's going to be long.
I don't think it'll be too long, no. The Rock matches aren't very long anyway anymore, are they? So.
No. Do you think he'll be bleeding again hard way?
Well, we'll find out.
Because there's going to be blood this weekend.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of blood that weekend. All right, so you got Brock, I got Cody.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
One of us is going to... I'm either going to get a little closer to you or a little further away.
Yeah. Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus.
Yes.
For the... Yeah.
It's not for, we know it's not for anything. You can just... It's okay.
No, it's not that.
It's okay. It's fine.
I'm just going to say it's for the first time ever.
All right, well then, okay. My bad. My bad.
Well, the 24/7 title's not on anymore, is it?
That's not a real show, is it?
No.
I think Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch to beat Trish Stratus. Not really much more to say on it. I don't think this is going to... Trish is never going to be back long term, and I think this is, you know...
Now, I thought they were saving this for SummerSlam, but if they could still do a SummerSlam match.
Do you know what I'd rather have at SummerSlam now?
Go on.
Trish and Lita.
Well, apparently Lita's not going to be there for a while again, but would you want to see that? I'm surprised they did that at Saudi Arabia than they did this match.
No, it may be. But this is a big match. You can't deny it.
I'm going for, once again, it's a risk, Trish.
Ooh. This is going to be a very messy weekend on predictions.
Probably is, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're going to do it because it's, wrong.
I just think Trish.
What's next?
Gunther versus Mustafa Ali for the Intercontinental Championship.
Gunther! Yes. Well, there was some rumours circulating that he was going to drop the title. That a long-term male champion was going to drop a title. I think that's a swerve.
I like to think so.
I think that's a swerve. Do you know why?
Because Gunther's going to win.
Gunther's going to retain this one. I really like Mustafa Ali, but Gunther's going to keep going.
I'm just hoping it's as good in my mind than it will be. Because I know Gunther's like probably the best wrestler in WWE at the minute, and Ali's had a good history of matches, especially in Saudi Arabia. Remember the one with what's his name? Make up a point and then it doesn't happen. What's the one in Maximum Male Models?
Mansoor,
yeah, they had a really good match a few years ago in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So I've got faith that it's going to be a good match again.
Well, let's hope so. I think it will be, but yeah, I'm gonna go Gunther.
Yeah.
Gunther. What have we got next?
We will go for Rhea Ripley defending the SmackDown Women's Championship, even though she's on Raw, against Natalya.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I think that's too obvious.
Rhea Ripley. Not much more to say about it.
I mean, Natalya is obviously the challenger because they love her in Saudi Arabia, because I think she's had a match like every show they've been there.
Natalya's awesome. I really like Natalya.
Yeah, she doesn't get enough credit, I think.
No, I agree. I think that's, we're going to both go Rhea.
I think Rhea, yeah.
Easy one, that one.
Dom can't make it because of his prison history.
Yeah. Naughty Dom. Con Dom. What we got?
A rematch from WrestleMania. Bianca Belair defends the Raw Women's title, even though she's on SmackDown, against Asuka.
Yeah. I know what I've got for this one. What have you got?
I'm going for Asuka.
I'm going Asuka. So I think that's where the swerve is. I think that if there's going to be a long-term championship change hands, I mean, because it's going to be either the Intercontinental or it's got to be the women. So
yeah, because the US title's not going to be on the line. And they've done it. They're going to do a SmackDown US title match.
Yeah, I'm saying Asuka.
It's just it's weird that they've waited till now to do this rematch, and it's just out of nowhere. Asuka's. It felt like this Asuka heel turn. It's just happened now when it feels like it happened.
It has just happened now, but it did kind of happen just before Mania.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, it was never. She never did anything heelish before, but she was like teasing.
She spat in her face.
No, what before that?
Yeah, just before Mania, she did the poison mist.
I don't remember that.
I do. Careful, your teeth will fall out.
So Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens defend their tag titles against Sikoa and Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, acknowledge. There we go. Oh, this is really tricky. This is hard. This is really, really hard. This one.
I think it's the hardest of the lot.
I think this is the hardest prediction of the whole year so far, and I'm not going to lie. I'm leaning towards Roman and Solo. I'm leaning towards Roman and Solo.
Is that your final prediction, or is it just a gut feeling in a minute?
It's because I can imagine the uproar. They take the titles from Sami and Kevin when they've only really just won them. And Roman's already got... The only thing that's making me say it might not happen is because obviously Roman's on that sort of reduced schedule.
Yeah.
And this is the unified tag title. So, like, are you going to do that? I don't know.
I mean, I've got a theory of what's going to happen, how it's going to happen.
Go on then.
I think Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to win, but because the Usos accidentally cost Roman and Solo the match. But once again, I don't know if they can travel. I think they can, because they when it was a Logan Paul match, they appeared, didn't they?
I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to say retain.
I think it's a retain.
I'm going to play it safe and say retain. But I just, as the weeks have gone on, I have leaned towards Roman and Solo. I do like, slightly off topic, but I do like that we are going to eventually tease the Solo and... Well, we're already sort of teasing it, but it looks like we will get to Solo and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, because it felt...
He did that little shoulder budge by accident, and Roman looked like he was scared of him.
It did. It was weird. Like this guy who's like Roman Reigns. But Solo, the way they built Solo up has been really good.
Yeah, 100%.
And if you watch his NXT run, they built him up pretty well there.
Yeah. Okay, we got one more?
Yeah. For the inaugural, what they're calling it.
If it carries on...
Apparently it's within the 2002 till...
So it's not inaugural?
Well, whatever.
It's the first one since 2013.
Because it's a new look belt, I think they can say that, can't they?
No.
Well, fine.
Alright, yeah, so this is what should main event.
I don't think it will main event, but it probably should.
It should main event. You always got to be careful saying that when you're like, it's not to us, but if you want this belt to really mean something right out of the gates, it should main event.
Yeah,
and the match itself.
Yeah, it's a match that it's happened before, and I remember it being really good. It's Seth Rollins from Raw. Remember, it's a Raw title against AJ Styles on SmackDown. Remember, it's a Raw title.
You're really angry about this, aren't you?
I think everyone's angry about it.
I'm over it. It doesn't make sense. It's silly, but
yeah.
I'm not going to lose sleep over it anymore. Anymore. I've been awake for days. This is going to be.
Is it easy? Is it another easy one, or is it one that you could see?
I don't think this is easy. I don't think it's easy at all. I think it started out being it's got to be Seth, but the longer it's gone on for, the more I can see this being AJ, and then just flipping back onto Raw.
The funny thing is, because Seth Rollins is filming for Captain America.
Yeah.
They did a pre-tape the last few weeks of like his WWE run. I don't think they've done anything for AJ Styles.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to pick.
We
should do a 3-2-1.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Seth Rollins.
Begrudgingly, I would not be shocked at all if it's AJ. At all. But Seth really has been one of the MVP. He was your MVP for 2022.
Yeah, he's been probably the best in at least WWE since like the start of this decade.
And since Seth has morphed into like what he is now,
which
is like the best he's ever been, he's not been world champion. So I think this is like the way to do it.
It's probably the best he's been since that US title run it was the IC title run he had.
Yeah, the IC title run,
Yeah, when he was challenging people like Mojo Rawley, having good matches with him. But,
this is no question. This is going to be an amazing match. Well, you don't want to put the pressure on it, because remember we all said that about Shinsuke and AJ at Mania, and it was actually a bit lackluster. But
it got better. It got better in the more matches they did.
Yeah, but I do really genuinely believe that this is going to be match of the night.
I really do hope so.
But it has. I mean, for match of the night though, I think it's got strong competition in Gunther and Mustafa Ali.
I think Becky Lynch and Trish could be good as well.
Anything could do it. Anything can come out and be like, "Whoa, wasn't expecting that." But yeah, I mean, as it stands right now, I think that's probably going to be match of the night. But we're both going to go Seth.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's Night of Champions. Most of the champions.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Look, I got it in for you. We're going to see, obviously we're going to do our recordings now for, we've got Double or Nothing, AEW Double or Nothing, and we've got NXT's Battleground. So we're going to put those on as well. Obviously, this is all going to happen at the weekend. As it stands right now, we don't know.
No.
We'll see how the scores fare by the end of all the shows, all the rest in this weekend. But what we would like, don't we? What we would like is for you guys to put down your predictions below. So, who have you got for WWE Night of Champions in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia? List them down below. Keep track at home if you're not already. And, well, enjoy the show, I suppose, especially if you're in the UK. 6 o'clock start time.
Great.
Wonderful. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next week. Podcast. We'll do it on the podcast.
I think you're going to say next prediction.
You're struggling, aren't you?
No.
You are. I can see it. I can see it in your face. Do you want a kiss?
No.